Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy I for the regular Nintendo, played on the Wii Virtual Console. We ended up getting all the treasures behind all the doors that were locked by the Mystic Key. And we ended up ending our adventure last episode in the town of Melmond. In Melmond, we were told that there's a vampire living in a cave to the southwest of the town. And he may be the cause of the Earth's rot. But before we go attack that vampire, as the game wants us to do, we're going to take a little side trip here to Crescent Lake. Crescent Lake is the home of the Circle of Sages. Lucan is a member of them. Lucan was the one who made the prophecy that the Light Warriors were going to come and restore the light to the darkened orbs. We want to get here to just talk with some people, get some different text, because after we restore light to the first orb, these folks will have some different text. So I just want to show off the text that they have before we restore the light to the Earth orb. Plus we can get some extra equipment here that'll make the Earth Cave a little bit easier. The Earth Cave is going to be a very difficult dungeon. It's going to take multiple trips to get through. The Marsh Cave was 4 floors. The Earth Cave is going to be 5. So yeah, the caves are getting a little bit bigger and longer. Or the dungeons, I should say, because not every dungeon is going to be a cave, though most are. So yeah, they're getting a little bit tougher. The enemies inside are going to get tougher. So yeah, any advantage that we can get, we might as well take advantage of. So there is Crescent Lake. And obviously it's a lake that's shaped like a crescent. So, and the village inside is obviously Crescent Lake. So, too bad we can't just swim right across that little bit of water there. It saves us a little bit of a walk. We will eventually get an item that will allow us to traverse rivers. So, but we won't be able to get that until much later. So, after we clear out the Earth Cave. So. Here's an enemy we've seen quite a bit of back at the Peninsula of Power, the Giant, but now there's only one of them, and we're a little bit more powerful, so we can take it out. So there we go. Get some good gold from the Giants. So heal ourselves up, because we can always stay here at the inn. So if you don't have your full heal potions as well, you might want to pick some up here, because remember in Melmond, they don't have an item shop. So, but we want to go here to the armor shop first, because at the armor shop we can buy a shield, a buckler, and this shield we can actually use, Marty can actually use. So, that's the first shield he can actually use, so there we go. Nice. Give him just a little bit more defense. So every little bit is going to help out. So weapon-wise, there's nothing really good to buy here. I mean, there's good weapons, but we already have all the ones that we need. So thanks to treasure we found and the silver sword being available in Elfland. So this guy, what's he? Oh, he's sleeping. Even though he's sleeping, he's walking in place. He's sleepwalking in place. There's a few good spells here, level 6 spells, but we can't afford them right now. I don't even think we'd have the necessary charges with the levels to have a charge in level 6 yet, so all these tombs are just regular tombs. Light Warriors, you can do it. Well, thank you for the vote of confidence. Black Magic? Lit 3, that's the only one that we'll be able to get with Milo. Since I'm not changing classes, a lot of these high-level spells will not be available to the Black Mage, White Mage, or the Red Wizard, or Red Mage. In fact, Marty won't be able to get any more spells, so his magic is full. We are the 12 Sages. We, the 12 Sages, were led here by prophecy. Once the orb shined with the powers of Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water, those 4 fiends seized those powers. Earth, wind, fire, and water, the world is bound by these 4 powers. Each element's power focuses its altar, locate and crush the fiend, then make it shine. To make it shine, place the orb on the altar, routine with that of water, to destroy civilization. The Earth Fiend causes the rot of our land, so it's not the vampire. The Fire Fiend will burn everything up. As you restore light to the orbs, we will reveal more secrets. Please see us repeatedly. Light Warriors, only you can make the orbs shine again. We must use force only for just purposes. 400 years ago, we lost control of the wind. 200 years later, we lost the water, then earth and fire followed. I am Lucan. Now all legends and prophecies will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. Yep, and it looks like our path is decided as well. We must go and to the Earth Cave and restore the light to the Earth Orb. We now know how to do it. We have to defeat the Fiend of Earth and then place the orb on the altar that the Fiend is guarding. And that will restore the light. And then once we do that, we have to come back here to get some more information. Yeah, after we defeat each Fiend, we'll come back to Crescent Lake here and we talk with the 12 sages. Now it's time to hop back into our boat. Oops, went a little bit too far. And the world wraps around itself, so even though on the world map the Crescent Lake is east of Melmond, we can get to Melmond by traveling east. We just wrap around the world. It's actually shorter to go that way. So let's head back to Melmond here. There we go. And we are going to head down to the southwest to the Earth Cave. And there's also another cave over here. We were told about Sarda. And Sarda lives to the south of the Earth Cave. But in order to get to Sarda's, we have to pass through this cave right here. It's called the Titan's Tunnel, because inside the tunnel, there's a big Titan right there, that blue guy right there. Luckily, he's not mean. He doesn't attack us. But he will not let anyone pass the tunnel. So we're going to have to bribe him to get through the tunnel. And we were told that the Titan likes to eat gems. So maybe we can find a gem in the Earth Cave. I mean, it would make sense, you know, Earth Cave, you think of mine, and, you know, gems are usually found in the, in mines, so. Let's, take out these new enemies here, some tigers. They hit pretty hard with, 2 attacks, and there's, 3 of them there, so, yeah, Marty took quite a hurting there, so let's, throw some invis on him to help him dodge a little bit, and we're gonna go all out with spells. Get rid of these guys as soon as possible, because we don't want to lose any of our characters, especially in around Melmond. Melmond does not have a clinic either, so if you lose a character, probably the closest place to go back is Corneria to have your character revived. But let's heal ourselves up here and make a quick trip to Melmond. Luckily, Melmond does have an inn, though, so we can heal ourselves up at the inn and then make a save as well, so. But the Earth Cave is to the south there. There's that little split there in the mountains. To the left is the Titan's Tunnel in Sarda. We're going to have to visit him later. And to the south is the Earth Cave, so. We will be heading into the Earth Cave in this episode. We won't be completing the Earth Cave, though, because the Earth Cave is really long and complex. So I don't know if I showed this off earlier, but this is a well. You might think that there is something to it, but in fact it's just an ordinary well. Nice little flavor text they add there. Shoink. And these are just tombs again, so I don't think I read these tombs in the last episode when I was looking at all the other tombs. So yeah, no hidden messages in the tombs. Alright. We definitely need to heal up here at the inn. Enjoy your stay, no problemo. There we go. Melmond can use the money. The Melmond Relief Fund. That streamer Gyre that I said who plays Final Fantasy all the time. He has a little thing called the Melmond Relief Fund. So, I think if you, there's like bits you can give to the streamer, basically like pennies, and then there's channel points as well. I haven't watched his channel in a long time, But I think if you like donate some of them, you can make a donation to the Melmond Relief Fund. Because Melmond needs relief, because it's in pretty dire shape. So this is the Oath Cave, 5 floors. We're just going to clear out the first floor here, because there's a lot of treasure here on the first floor, and it's kind of spread out. And there's some new enemies and guardians at the treasure chests. So, yep, here they are, Oath Elementals. So, there's going to be elementals of all different types, all 4 types, Oath, Fire, Water, and Wind. So, Fire are going to look like this as well, they're going to be a palette swap, and then the Oath and Water are going to look like little tornadoes. But these guys are pretty tough, 66 attack, so luckily they only have 1 attack, but they hit hard. So we're glad that they only hit once. Yeah, 76 damage on Marty. Ouch. And there's going to be a lot of these guarding treasure chests. So that's why I'm only going to clear out the first floor here. The first floor, too, is also known for having the Hall of Giants. These Oath are basically trap tiles in front of the treasure chests or on the side of the treasure chests. Basically, you are guaranteed an encounter when you step on that particular tile. To the west of the entrance to this cave, if we went west there, right now at this little junction, we'd end up in the Hall of Giants. It's a hallway where every step will put you in an encounter with a group of enemies that includes a giant in it. So, the Nintendo Power the Strategies Guide recommends coming back here to the Hall of Giants when you have the Giant Sword. Which is supposed to be good against giants, but remember, it's bugged, doesn't work, so you can avoid this Oath by getting the treasure chest the way I did earlier, but I'm just going to show off, you know, these different trap tiles, because after I clear out this first floor here, I'm going to go outside and make another save. So, like I said, the Oath Cave is pretty big, a lot of objectives in it, so it's gonna be wise to make multiple trips. So now, Oaths, you might want to throw up the Invis spell on your character in the front slot. Remember, the front character in the front slot, Marty's slot, takes 50% of all attacks. Oaths hit pretty hard, so you might want to throw up that defensive Invis on him to help make him dodge attacks easier. Oath, they're also weak against fire, so you can use some fire spells on them. I'm just using the level 1 fire spell. I'm going to try to save the fire 2 and the 1 charge of fire 3 that I have with Milo for large groups of enemies. So, because these Oaths, they're only coming in groups of, they're only coming, you know, solo, so there's no need to multi-target them. Use a spell that multi-targets. Now, of course, the Fire 2 and Fire 3 will do much more damage to the Oath, but we would just get by with the regular Fire spell, so. And it's rolling pretty low there, only 30, so, But, oh well. I guess in time we can, you know, if your character's getting pretty low, have them maybe drink a heal potion, or have somebody else give them a heal potion. As I'm having Fibs and Milo do. They're not going to really do too much damage with their regular weapons. So we're mainly going to rely on Wibbly and his critical hit rate with his fists. So he has the most attacks out of everybody with 4. Just a plain heal potion. So we can avoid that Oath again by just heading to the south there. And avoiding that little trap tile. So, alrighty, we cleared out a bunch of the chests on the, well, all the chests on this floor. Now we want to go deeper into the Oath Cave by heading to the right. There's a stairway going down, but we're not prepared to do that, so I'm just going to show off the Hall of Giants over here. So, as soon as you step in this tile right here, this is the Hall of Giants. Any tile to the left of this tile and to the south of it, in that column, are basically going to be a tile like this, where you run into an encounter with giants. So, this one's coming in with 2 giants and an iguana. Iguanas are easy. We spot them way back near Provoca. That's where we first found them. So you might want to take them out first because they're really tiny and easy. So it's just one less hit one less enemy that we have to worry about hitting us. So let's take out the easy guys first. So and concentrate our firepower on one of the giants, and hopefully we're able to finish him off like that. So Woodley with a critical hit. That's good. Marty as well. Didn't get a critical hit, but he landed both of his hits. So now I will not be grinding here with the giants. So there's more than enough combat that we're gonna get in the Earth Cave just by going through it normally. So it's not too much. You don't really have to do much grinding after that initial grind to get through the Marsh Cave. So that's pretty good. But hey, we got to level up. Nice. That'll definitely help because we're gonna go outside and heal up and save our game to prepare for our next trek deeper into the Earth Cave. So yeah, we're just gonna head over that way. We'll get enough experience just like regularly fighting enemies, and there's a few enemies, especially much later in the Earth Cave, that are rare encounters. So there's an enemy called the Ooze, and they're only a 3 in 64 chance encounter on the 5th floor. So we're gonna get into a lot of encounters trying to find them. So that's where we'll get experience. But we'll be back in our next episode to head deeper into the Earth Cave to find the vampire. See you then. Bye.